You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. What up, my people? Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. How this is even legal, I don't know. How this is even legal what Adin Ross did, I don't even know. He admitted that he can't bet on his own fights, right? His own card. Matter of fact, here goes Wack 100. Let Wack 100 tell it, and he got some clips of Adin Ross admitting that he can't bet. Here we go right here.
Now let me tell you what BlueFace is talking about. This is what made BlueFace believe this. Let's take a listen to this.
It's like 180 right now.
Let's bet 108,000. I got Chibu. You got BlueFace tonight. Because I know you got to go with Blue and I got to go with Chibu.
180,000?
Yes. You know you got that new steak deal. You could do it.
You know I don't be with you know.
DD, when are we going to see another fighter from your community? I want to see.
It's like 180 right now.
Let's bet 108,000. I got Chibu. You got BlueFace tonight. Because I know you got to go with Blue and I got to go with Chibu.
180,000?
Yes. You know you got that new steak deal. You could do it.
Now, Adin said, let's bet 180,000. He putting it on Chibu. That's BlueFace's opponent. BlueFace, we ain't gonna talk about the 20 grand he bet academics. We ain't gonna talk about that. Now, let's go back to Adam's fight. Let's see what we got going on here.
Chibu, no. He said no, right? No.
Adam, can you please tell the brother if he believe in you, then put something up?
I can't bet. I can't bet on my own promotions. I'll get arrested. You see what's happening to all these NBA players, NFL, MLB players, bro. I can't do that. I don't want to get that.
Y'all be having some good excuses, man.
I do, yeah.
Y'all.
Adin said in January on Adam's fight, he can't bet.
See, now this is way back in January, right? This would be like if the owner of the NFL, if you found out he was betting on games. Or just like how NBA players, they're not allowed to bet on their own games. That's what this is like. This is like the owner of the league, the commissioner of a league, betting on his own league. This is Adin Ross' event. He's the owner of this event. He put this together. And he was betting on the fights. And he bet on a guy that won. He bet on Chibu, the guy's name that beat, he only won like 2 rounds. BlueFace won 4, but they gave it to Chibu somehow. All the clips is coming from the last 2 rounds where Chibu was winning, but there was 4 other rounds that BlueFace won. So how 4-2? How does that make sense? I don't know, but it is what it is. But the guy he bet on won, right? Why you think these NBA players that bet on their own games, they getting RICOs and getting locked up and all that shit? It's illegal. And Adin Ross said it's illegal. Now he said he only bet 20,000. Oh, I only bet 20,000 to act. But you bet on Chibu, though, the guy who won. And it's your event. And he said, oh, I didn't bet on Rain Bet. Well, who knows? That's only the bet we know about. That's only the bet we know about is the one with academics. And if it's only 20,000 and you got all this money, then why even make the bet? That's just bad business. That's just bad business. Just even the optics of it don't look right. If I'm an owner and I put money on a fighter and that fighter wins or loses, especially if that fighter wins, people are going to be looking at me funny. And that's exactly what BlueFace said.
If you do get back on brand risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on brand risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Now, he didn't say Rain Bet or brand risk, y'all tampering with the bets. He said, Adin, you are tampering with the bets. And so now because of that, right, and you could tell Adin Ross was salty as hell when he said that. I don't know what he's talking about. But he was salty. But he called you out. He called you out like what you doing is bad business. That's what he said. He'll never fight again. And you're not paying the man now. This man brought a whole bunch of attention to this fight, made you a whole bunch of money to this whole event. He was the BlueFace, I believe, was the biggest name on the event. The biggest name. And you're not going to pay him. He got in there put his life on the line, put his body on the line, pause, and made this fight happen. He went all 6 rounds, gave his heart out there, right? And you're not gonna pay the man? What? Because he said you tampering with the bets, and then he trying to make an excuse of he didn't wear a sticker on his shorts. What? He didn't wear a sticker on his. Miss me with all that, and he said you're not allowed to talk about the how much money you made. BlueFace never said exactly how much money he made, but let's hear what Adin Ross said about why he's not paying.
And addressing BlueFace. Well, again, Blue, I know you're upset you lost. I understand, and I give you your props for getting in the ring, and it was very tough to get you an opponent. But again, for you to shit on and say it's rigged because Adin had money up and whatnot, bro. I bet $10,000 with academics. I'm not sitting here betting on RainBet. I bet, 20 bands with Act and whatnot. I have no control. I have no control over what happened. There's actual contractual obligations that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a RainBat patch on his shorts. He didn't. And he's going to have to pay $100,000 for that. Like, he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements. And he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're going to do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wack, and they weren't really. They didn't want to work with us. So, sucks. But yeah, we tried. I literally wanted to pay him.
Boxing is the sport comes with losses. How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I ain't gonna tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 300,000. I'll let you guess from there. And that's just for the fight. That's not even including nothing else. So it's definitely a celebration, chat.
Not only are you betting on your own card, right? And not only are you not paying BlueFace. Not only that, it don't end there. Nah. Which is disgusting already. When Wack 100, who is BlueFace's manager, who does all his business dealings and is dealing with Adin Ross, who set up the fight for BlueFace, did his contract and all that, set up the contract rules and all that. Wack 100, when he now I ain't put the text messages in this video, but y'all probably didn't see the text messages of Adin Ross literally weaponizing the fact that he's Jewish and the fact that he's gay. All right, now I didn't know he was gay. I know he did a lot of sus stuff in the past, and he said a lot of gay shit in the past, but I didn't know he was gay. Apparently he's gay. Those are words or texts that came out of his mouth, his phone to Wack 100, but he tried to weaponize him, right? And what he said, all Wack 100, and Wack 100 did not fall for the trick bag, because Adin Ross definitely tried to put him in a trick bag with those text messages, and it's really disgusting and evil for real, because Wack 100 said nothing about him being gay, said nothing about him being Jewish, not at all, didn't allude to it, didn't say not one word about if he's Jewish, didn't even talk about him being white, nothing. But Adin Ross, when Wack 100 texted him about, hey, you owe me monies and all money and all this shit, what's going on? He said, can we kiss and make up? And then on top of that, you're not only weaponizing the Jewish community and the LGBT community, but then you also making sexual advances and harassing somebody that is not gay and that clearly told you, hey, stop this. I'm straight. I'm a straight man. And you still went ahead with it. He said, can we kiss and make up? He said, hey, I'm not with all that. I'm just trying to talk to you about this and that, about the contract and getting paid and all that, right? He said, oh, well, he said, I'm gay. Just a random I'm gay text like that. It had nothing to do with the conversation, nothing to do with Wack 100 said. Then Wack 100 proceeded to just tell him I'm straight, blah, blah. I'm good on all that, but I got people in those communities that I'm cool with, I do business with, I got no problem with that. But that's not what we're talking about. Then he says, oh, well, are you rejecting me because I'm Jewish and I'm gay? I'm a Jew because I'm a Jew. Are you rejecting me because I'm Jewish? What? Literally weaponizing your race and your sexual preference. which is weird as hell. Like, it's beyond weird. It's beyond disgusting. It's beyond sick. Like, this is a new low for Adin Ross. And the sad part is, Wack 100 defended Adin Ross when he was saying all that shit about Doechii, and I made the videos on the channel. I made a video about him talking about Doechii and getting into it with Glasses Malone when Glasses Malone checked him for Doechii. But Wack 100 came to Adin Ross's defense when Glasses Malone did that. That's the crazy part. People was already trying to tell Wack 100 about Adin Ross, but he defended this boy, defended him. And now you see how he really is. He's one of them just rich white boys that grew up with rich and just troll and feel like they can say whatever they want and all that shit, right? And don't got the means to back it up other than going through legal.
Come to this, but the 100 So YouTube channel, the truth about Adin Ross and the boxing match. Right? And his sexual advances at people. Hate to say it, but he tried his bully tactics, and I guess he thought we was going to go street, and we kept it corporate. Adin, nothing in the contract supports what you talking about. We'll play the long game. But I want you to tell the people on how you tried to use your Jewish ties for whatever reason, as if I had a problem with you being Jewish, and how you continue to make sexual advances at me. Just the other day, after I asked you time and time again, can you please respect that I'm a straight man? You know we got the content.
So hopefully, because Wack 100 got his legal team on it, right? Trying to get the money they're owed. I hope BlueFace and Wack 100 get their money. I hope they get their money. And you really just seen how Adin Ross just exposed himself for who he really is. And he had already been doing. He had already been disrespecting black women, disrespecting black people, right? He'd been doing that. So I've been calling him out. Now Wack 100 is dealing with it. Somebody who really defended him. So now he burning bridges for someone that was really on your side. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Like, share, subscribe. Membership's $1.99 a month. If you do sign up for the membership, I will shout your name out in every video. Shout out to John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day